Hello, welcome back to Blender Sushi Live Noding. In this episode, I'm gonna give like a quick improvisation, a quick breakdown on how you can create something like this very quickly. So it's gonna be like a quick setup. Let's get started. We have default Blender scene. I'm gonna delete everything. Switch to compositing. Sphere chop, new. I'm gonna save. Sphere chop, curve, rainbow color. So the idea is to make like a curve with a like random color. So I will start with a line, and I'm gonna use Polyline Viewer. And if I connect the two, I'm gonna get a line. And there's a quick trick here with a Polyline Viewer. If you give like a curve, Bezier curve, just the default one, just put it in here, you're gonna get this shape. Of course, it's like a ribbon. It's kind of nice because if you are using noise, vector noise, you get this kind of shape. A bit random, but you can quickly turn it into a nicer looking curve simply by adjusting the step and then increase the number of vertices. And also you can adjust the radius here, or just scale this guy right here. And if you turn on B-spline, it's gonna look a lot nicer. It's almost like a instant, kind of like a free-flowing graffiti kind of thing. So yeah, that's one curve. And then if you want to give it color, the easiest way if you are in a Blender render is to use the object color. So I create a material and I turn on object color, just assign it here. So for every line that's become a curve objects, it's gonna get the color. And if we use the object ID set, we can give a color this way. The value should be coming from color in, and we need to turn on alpha, and you can use RGB or HSV, whatever suit you, because now we can simply just give it a color on the curve. So very quickly we can get this kind of random shape of curve, very dynamic kind of curve. And at any point you can also play around with the twist. The twist kind of twist around the curve, so you get this kind of really nice, cool, like a lighting effect. So that's really cool, right? And moreover, on top of this, you can actually generate a bunch of this curve. If you plug in, I'm gonna use another line, and the line can grow in X. Just plug it into the matrix, and I will create just 10 of them. So 10 curve. They are all identical. They are all having the same color, but you have seed here, and whenever you have seed, you can always try to plug in like a range of integer, and then that way you can have random result for every curve. Make sure it has the same number. Like okay, in this case we have 10, right? So for the value like this, we can set it up so they are all the same number. So 10 curve, and we need 10 color. So let's try random number float, size gonna be 10 as well. This goes into the hue. So now we have random color. If you want like more like a spectrum, range, float, count, the same count, we can get a rainbow color very easily. And this one you can adjust. So there you go. That's this is really like a quick way you can generate like a random curve. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this is just a quick improvisation. Let me save this SV rainbow curve. Again, the trick here is to, when you use line and vector noise, you always get this kind of a result. And if you use like cell noise, you get a different kind of result curve. And if you don't like vector noise, you can use vector turbulence. And this guy is doing similar thing. But sometimes turbulence give you a totally different result. There you go, turbulence. And the same thing, you can use random seed. In this case, looks like it's the same for each one of them. So maybe we need to split. Sometimes you need to do this, and split doesn't quite work. So maybe in this case, vector turbulence is not like vector noise. It's vectorized differently. So sometimes you do get this result. That means with this guy, if you have random seed, you can easily get random value. If this guy cannot do it, you can always use monad and then do like vectorizations that way. So you can have like a random seed for each of the line. Just something to keep in mind. So it's not always like as clear cut. So it's just something, just another trick there. And with the curve, you can have 2D curve. No, a single, multi. We want multi curve. So yeah, yeah, I guess this is a quick trick. Just I guess it's a revisit of the older idea, but yeah, we are using basically varying colors, varying curve noise, and for each object we can also randomize the radius if you like in here. So let's try range, float, and count's gonna be 10. Object random number, it's gonna be float. Let's make it between a certain value and plug this into the radius, and let's see what we get. So it might be so they seems to have the same radius again. This one with this guy, maybe we need to split it. So after we split it, we might actually get what we want. So each one of them get a different radius of curve. Okay, so yeah, this is like a quick look again as a, you know, like improvisation, something that you can try yourself to generate all kind of random result. Just an example. So hopefully you find this useful. Let me know what you think. If you have any question, let me know, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.